I can breathe, I can stand on my own 2 feet. Here, I can see everything that I'm trying to be. And nobody's gonna take it away from me. No, no, no. If I believe, then I can feel. If I can hurt, then I can heal. I am unbreakable. Here in these arms, you are safe from a world that harms. Here we are strong, we are where we both belong. And nobody's gonna take you away from me. No, no, no. If I believe, then I can feel. If I can hurt, then I can heal. If I believe, then I can feel. If I can hurt, then I can heal. I am unbreakable.
Hi, everybody. From the comfort of your own homes, we welcome you to the 10th Annual Hilltop Awards. I'm Joe Hallisey, your host for today's show. This award show celebrates our wonderful student athletes and their accomplishments throughout the year. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, this year's awards will remain digital and distant. Before we begin, we want to take a brief moment to recognize the student athletes, administrators, and staff who persevered through another year of uncertainty to give our student athletes from all 17 of our programs the chance to compete at the highest level. Before we get started with the show, USF President Father Paul Fitzgerald would like to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Hilltop Awards here at the University of San Francisco for our amazing athletics department. I'm sorry that once again I'm not able to join you in person. This is getting really old, but soon we will be back together, those of you returning to the Hilltop. For those leaving, a few words in just a moment. For all of us, this has been a year like no other, and yet we have stood tall. We have persevered. We've shown grit, and we've shown guts, and we've shown determination, and we have done amazing work this year across all of our programs. So to our honorees who will be singled out for your contributions this morning, my deepest congratulations, and even more deep is my gratitude for you for the exemplary way in which you demonstrate and manifest the best values of the University of San Francisco. And for those of you graduating and moving into the next chapter of your life, I say Godspeed. Gratitude for the path that you have trod here. All of you together are setting standards for future dons who will stand tall because of the courage that you showed this year, the determination, the talent in, as I say, extraordinary times. So as we begin our program, let's find that quiet place in our hearts and ask God to bless each other and to bless us all. Loving God, we look always to the great example of the 1951 Dons football team, who, during an age of racism and white supremacy, stood tall and chose honor over glory. May their courage inspire us today always to be agents of a more just, humane, inclusive, and respectful common human family. Again, congratulations to our honorees and our graduates. Thanks to our coaches and staff for the terrific guidance that you give our student athletes. And God bless us all.
Thank you, Father. Before we start handing out awards, let's begin the show with a video recap of the 2020-2021 season that was.
We get ready to open up the season. The USF Dons excited. We feel so fortunate to get athletics going again in the midst of this COVID pandemic.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go!
Cooper from Bianca Code.
Cormelie, 3 balls. She's got a new record. Cormelie knocks down her 8th 3 of the ball game. And that just shredded a USF record that goes back a generation.
Strike 3 call. And Barasa has tied Con Dempsey 16 strikeouts today. Wow.
He'll try a 3. Got it! This is unbelievable. And San Francisco wins it. And they upset the number 4 team in the country.
Imabua into the pathway. It's Valdivia! Dominic Valdivia! He has had an extraordinary game today.
And the Dons win the match. They take it in 3 sets.
Lofts it up for Bouye, who slams it down. For the first time since 2002, San Francisco has won 6 West Coast Conference games in a row. The San Francisco Dons celebrating yet another bounce-back victory. San Francisco.
Moving right along to our first category, Newcomer of the Year. The first year on the college campus is a transition period. Rookie seasons are often a year spent learning from upperclassmen about school, your sport, and life. The Newcomer of the Year award recognizes 2 first-year student athletes who excelled in competition. The nominees for Female Newcomer of the Year are Jessica McDowell-White from basketball, Eileen Ashub from volleyball, Katie Chronister from beach volleyball, Marina Martinez Vaquero from tennis, Jade Sprague from soccer, Zoe Wassell from cross country, and Chloe Ramirez from triathlon. And the Hilltop Award goes to Eileen Ashub from women's volleyball. A breakout freshman campaign led Eileen to become the first setter in USF history to earn all conference honors. She finished the year with 641 assists, good for 4th in the WCC, and had 7 double-doubles on the year. Congratulations, Eileen. And now let's find out who the nominees are for Male Newcomer of the Year. Stevie Gould from tennis. Luke Keischel from baseball. Ed Kilbasa from cross country. Julian Rishwain from basketball. And Nanzo Adimaboa from soccer. And the Hilltop Award goes to Nanzo Adimaboa from soccer. Nanzo was the WCC Newcomer of the Year and was named to the All-WCC first team following the spring 2021 season. He led the Dons with 11 points on 3 goals and 5 assists. He also tallied a game-winning goal in the Dons' 2-0 win over rival Santa Clara. His efforts on the front line helped lead USF to a 5-4-2 season. Congratulations, Nanzo. Most years when we are able to gather in person, our student athletes participate in Hilltop Awards by announcing the nominees and winners of each award. Unfortunately, many of our traditions are not a reality for this year's version. As such, we have received messages from 4 Dons that we will play for you throughout the show.
Hey Dons, my name's Benit and I represent the women's track and cross country team. COVID-19 taught me to not take competition for granted and to also be grateful each and every day for the opportunity to train with my wonderful team and have my coaches by my side. There was the time of quarantine when we were all apart from each other, with many of the women being across the nation and globally. So during this time, we had to really train by ourselves, which was really difficult in the sport of running. We had to stay motivated, which is not always easy. So that was very difficult, and we tried our best to stay connected, checking in with one and each other, and just like sending small messages and things like that, and having group Zoom calls, basically just trying to stay connected as a team. And then we had the opportunity to come back to campus in January and start our spring season. It was honestly amazing. It showed that all of the hard work that we put into quarantine for our training really paid off, and it empowered us even more to just go straight into competition for a cross country season. Having this opportunity was amazing to represent the Dons on the national stage, competing at the 2021 cross country national championships. And it really showed how during quarantine, we all tried to stay motivated and we all put in a lot of sacrifice to maintain 0 COVID cases, which is really cool. I'm very grateful for my team for being so caring and really putting in that sacrifice.
Near the end of the show, we'll be naming our top male and female student athletes for the entire athletic department. In that spirit, our next awards are for each team's Excellence Award winner. These athletes were selected by their respective coaching staffs because they were the glue that held the team together. These athletes may have led their team to success as the best athletic performer, or perhaps they showcased their leadership skills in guiding their team through the season. Through it all, these athletes are all the best of the best in their own right. We will recognize Excellence Award winners from every team, men and women, throughout the department. Starting with the men, please enjoy this presentation of your 2020-2021 male team's recipients of the Excellence Award. Congratulations once again to our 2020-2021 Male Teams Excellence Award winners. And now let's meet the Excellence Award winners from our female teams. Congratulations again to our 2020-2021 Female Teams Excellence Award winners. Being a student athlete at USF is about more than just what happens in competition. A foundational aspect of being a Don is supporting the community in which they live, work, and compete. Our next category is the Father Stephen Purvett Award, which recognizes a student athlete or team that has demonstrated a commitment to a higher standard of learning and social justice through their outstanding work in the community. Representatives from both our men's and women's sports will be honored. And the nominees for the Father Stephen Purvett Award are Pearl Rojana Piansatif, women's golf; the women's tennis team; Anna Tate, women's cross country; Catherine Badham, triathlon; Nathan Simeon, Elijah Paul, Derek Valentine, and Nanzo Adimaboa, men's soccer; and the men's golf team. And the Hilltop Awards go to Anna Tate from women's cross country and Pearl Rojana Piansatif from women's golf. Anna volunteered over 300 hours with Girls on the Run Bay Area, an after-school running program for girls. She assisted with development work, coaching, and event planning to support the organization in welcoming over 600 girls to take part in their in-person and virtual after-school programs across the Bay Area. Because of her involvement, 4 other members of the cross-country team also volunteered as coaches this spring. While a member of the USF women's golf team, Pearl has worked to serve her campus and community. She is a co-founder of the USF Thai Student Union. She has served as a mentor to children working with Harper for Kids, a character education organization, and First Tee, a golf youth development program. In addition to the Dean Service Award, her other honors include the Dean's Honor Roll and West Coast Conference All-Academic Team. Congratulations, Anna and Pearl. And now for our second student video of the show.
Yeah, the pandemic definitely had a huge effect on our season. Obviously, priority one was keeping everyone safe, but in terms of logistics, whether it was keeping our bubble or trying to find places to practice or finding Airbnbs instead of hotels to save money, it was definitely much more challenging season than normal. But thanks to our coaches and the athletic department, I feel like we did a really good job of keeping everyone safe and being able to continue our season as normally as possible. And obviously, with us going to nationals, I think that for all of our teammates, it's a season that we'll never forget, and we're incredibly grateful that we had this last season.
And now, to talk about our student athletes' incredible achievements in the classroom this year, please welcome USF Director of Athletics, Joan McDermott.
Thanks, Joe. At USF, we are about comprehensive excellence. We care about winning as much as any school, but we also put a high priority on academic excellence. Each year, USF student athletes have the opportunity to achieve a place on the athletic director's honor roll by passing at least 12 graded units per semester while earning a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Currently, 247 of you earned a 3.5 GPA or higher, and that's 95% of all of our student athletes. Additionally, 52 Dons have a perfect 4.0 GPA. We would now like to take a moment to recognize every student athlete whose GPA totaled 3.5 or higher. Overall, we averaged 3.62 GPA last semester, setting a record for the second consecutive semester. On behalf of the USF Athletics Department, congratulations to our student athletes achieving incredible success in the classroom.
Hearing from Joan about USF's overall success in the classroom is a great transition to our next award. Named in memory of Charles L. Harney, this recognition goes to the graduating senior student athlete who has maintained the highest grade point average during their tenure at USF. And the winner of the 2021 Charles L. Harney Academic Award is Pearl Rojana Piansatith from women's golf. Pearl maintained a 3.96 GPA during her time on the Hilltop. Each year, the student athletes of the University of San Francisco set goals for what they want to accomplish. For some, it's a WCC championship. For others, it's to make it to the NCAA regionals. And they can't meet their goals without starting their work in the Sahlquist Performance Center. Their time in the weight room, the athletic training room, and their commitment to nutrition and mental performance prepares them to compete at the highest level. The Athletic Performance Carpe Diem Award recognizes a male and female student athlete who display maximum effort on and off the field of competition while bringing out the best in their teammates through a consistent commitment to performance enhancement. The winner is determined by the athletic performance staff. And the Carpe Diem Award for female athletic performance goes to Hannah Kennison from volleyball. And the Carpe Diem Award for male athletic performance goes to Landon Bourassa from baseball. Congratulations, Hannah and Landon. As we turn for the home stretch of our awards, let's take a moment to hear from another USF Don.
Hey everyone, it's Darius Foster from USF Baseball. In my mind, COVID has been a blessing in disguise. Yes, the world was shut down for quite some time. We were only allowed to be in our homes, but it's brought us some great things as well. I would have never imagined having the opportunity to go back across the country and spend so much quality time with my family. Those are moments I would truly never forget, and I would cherish them forever. But as a whole, COVID has taught me that there are two ways you can always look at a situation. One is to look at the negatives, or two is to cherish the opportunity that you have right now in the present moment. We all wake up with the ability to achieve great things. What we can't do is let the things we cannot control hinder us from achieving that greatness. We must wake up every day with the mentality that I am going to get 1% better in every single aspect of my life. Whether that's on the field, in the classroom, or in relationships. It all starts with the mind. Our team has tried to embody this exact same vision because we never know when something can be taken away from us, like Kobe took the game away from us last year.
Coach Dante Benedetti was a proud Don, and during his time here at USF, as a student athlete and coach, he did it all. And it's in the theme of doing it all that we present our next award, the Dante Benedetti Award. It's awarded to two student athletes who are an inspiration to their teammates through their unwavering sense of loyalty, self-sacrifice, unselfishness, positive attitude, and hard work. The nominees are selected by the USF coaching staff, And the nominees for the Female Dante Benedetti Award are Annika Borelli, golf; Abby Rathbun, basketball; Sophie Sydenham, volleyball; Katie Chronister, beach volleyball; Azaria Hayes from tennis; Kat Hill, soccer; Kaylee Caldwell, cross country; and Catherine Badham, triathlon. And the female winner of the Dante Benedetti Award is Kat Hill from soccer. The Dons stalwart defender earned WCC second team honors in her return to the pitch. She anchored a Dons back line that finished second in conference play in goals allowed and goals against average. And now let's find out who the male nominees are for the Dante Benedetti Award. Alex Chin, golf; Nitsan Rickless, tennis; Ryan Davis, baseball; Jacob Hernandez, cross country; Josh Coonan, basketball; and Kevin Lowe, soccer. And the male winner of the Dante Benedetti Award is Nitsan Rickless from tennis. Nitsan earned the second All-West Coast Conference honor of his career in 2021, getting named to the singles second team in the conference's annual awards. Rickless played as the Dons' #1 singles player all year long. He won back-to-back WCC #1 singles matches in the Dons' road trip to the Pacific Northwest April 9th and 10th, beating Portland and Gonzaga's top player. Earlier in the year, Rickless had 3 wins at #1 over Sacramento State, UC Davis, and the University of Nevada. Congratulations, Kat and Nitsan. Our next award is the Spirit of 51 Award, presented to the USF team that embodies success both on the field and in the classroom by creating leaders who are ready to make an impact on the world. The distinction is given in honor of USF's undefeated, untied, and uninvited 1951 football team, whose supreme triumph came in its stand against racial inequality. It recognizes one team in our department that best embodies the spirit of the 1951 football team. And the Hilltop Award goes to the USF women's basketball team. Few teams personify the 51 Dons like the women's basketball team's performance this season. Picked to finish dead last in the WCC, the Dons found themselves 3 games under 500 on January 16. They rallied together as a group, went on a 6-game winning streak, and won 8 of their last 9 games, culminating with a thrilling 86-72 win over BYU in the regular season finale. The Dons went on to earn a postseason bid for the first time since 2016, with an invitation to the WNIT. The Dons defeated Houston in the opening round for the program's first postseason win since 1998. And now, for one final time, let's hear from a current Don.
Hey guys, it's Rita Collier from women's tennis. This season has been crazy with what's happened with COVID, but I think that all of us are able to learn a lot of good things from it. And I think women's tennis specifically, we really learned the importance of having a good team culture and what that can do and how that can translate on the court into, wins or really good matches. We really were with each other a lot this season, and we spent a lot of time together. That helped us get to know each other and build a strong connection, and that really helped us solidify, our best season that we've had in years at USF. We were projected to finish 9th, and we ended up finishing 4th, so that was really awesome. And I don't think that would have happened if we weren't all as close as we were this year.
I love you guys so much. I know. This is a great job.
We have come to the part of our show where we recognize the top individual female and male athletes in our department. Our Female Student Athlete of the Year Award is named in recognition of Ann Dolan, a trailblazer for women's rights. Miss Dolan was among the first women to enlist in the U.S. Navy, was the first Dean of Women here at USF, and oversaw the inauguration of the first women's intercollegiate athletic teams in 1976. Our Male Student Athlete of the Year Award is named after legendary Dons basketball great Bill Russell. He brought 2 national championships to the Hilltop and became the centerpiece of the Boston Celtics in the 50s and 60s, with whom he won 11 NBA titles. With these outstanding Dons legends in mind, we'd first like to present the nominees for the Ann Dolan Female Student Athlete of the Year Award. And the Ann Dolan Female Student Athlete of the Year Award goes to Ioana Creamili from women's basketball. Ioana earned WCC Newcomer of the Year, as well as All WCC First Team and All WCC Freshman Team honors. After setting a USF single-season record with 97 three-pointers, she led the Dons with 18.9 points per game and 510 points in the season, and led the Dons to a WNIT appearance. She finished the year with 12 20-point games, including a 30-point performance against undefeated Cal Baptist in the second round of the WNIT. And now let's hear from Ioana.
Thank you so much. I'm very honored to receive this award. I just want to thank my teammates and the whole staff for pushing me every day to get better. And I can't wait to get back on campus and start preparing for the upcoming season.
Thank you, Ioana, and congratulations. And now the nominees for the Bill Russell Male Student Athlete of the Year Award. For the second time in 3 years, we have a draw. The winners of the Bill Russell Male Student Athlete of the Year Award are Jamari Bouye from basketball and Alex Pham from baseball. 2021 has been another stellar season for Pham, etching his name into the USF record books as one of the best pitchers the Dons have ever had. He led the Dons with 69 strikeouts through May 18th. That vaulted him into 7th all-time on the USF career strikeout list. He also led the team with 4 saves through May 18th, which lifted him to 4th all-time on the USF career saves list. He earned the 2nd WCC Pitcher of the Week award of his career on February 23rd, after helping the Dons to an important series opening victory on the road at number 2 UCLA on February 19th. Jamari Bouye was an All-WCC and All-Region guard in a tremendous senior campaign. He led the Dons in points per game, and field goal percentage. He was one of 15 players in the nation to have made 160 field goals or more and shot north of 50% from the field. He was instrumental in the Dons' thrilling win over number 4 Virginia, scoring 19 points while dishing out 6 assists. With his 432 points in a shortened season, he has scored more than 400 points in back-to-back seasons. In doing so, he joins Charles Minlin, Frankie Ferrari, Tim Dirksen, Cruz Pinkins, and Cole Dickerson as the only players in the last 10 years to accomplish this feat. And now, let's hear from each winner.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex Pham. I'd like to start off by saying it is truly an honor to be nominated, let alone win, the Best Athlete of the Year award named after the great Bill Russell. I'd like to thank the coaching staff, G, Knox, Kep, Smooney, Bark, and CG for working with me day in and day out this year. I'm super grateful for Coach G and Coach Knox for giving me the opportunity to come to USF and do my best to represent the school. I'd also like to thank the athletic training staff, John, Casey, Nikki, Rachel, and Morgan for keeping me in one piece so that I could go out and just go do my thing. I'd also like to thank my teammates for just being there for me this season, just standing by my side. And we had a fun time this season. Lastly, I'd like to thank my dad. He's been with me through tough times and just always been there for me. Once again, I'm truly honored and just thank you.
Thank you for choosing me for the Bill Russell Award. It's a very prestigious and historic award that I'm proud to represent. I couldn't have done it without my coaches, teammates, and other people who supported this year. Go Dons.
Thank you, Alex and Jamari, and congratulations. And now, to present our final award of the show, the Roger and Claudia Sahlquist Athletic Directors Leadership Award. Once again, please welcome back USF Director of Athletics, Joan McDermott.
Thanks, Joe. Every year, the Director of Athletics at USF has the honor to select one athlete from our incredible department that goes above and beyond their athletic performance. The Roger and Claudia Sahlquist Athletic Directors Leadership Award is given to a student athlete that exemplifies our campus-wide philosophy to change the world from here. The athlete shows day in and day out what it means to be a Don. Our department is filled with student athletes that achieve at the highest levels of excellence and contribute to our incredible community on the Hilltop. Selecting one student athlete out of the department is always difficult. With that being said, this year's Roger and Claudia Sahlquist Athletic Directors Leadership Award goes to Paul Girard from men's tennis.
Paul recently completed his 5th season as a Don. He always planned on staying to complete a master's program at USF and was granted a 5th year of eligibility due to the COVID-19 pandemic. He compiled 8 wins and 3 losses in the number 2 singles spot this year. He had an amazing turnaround in performance since his first 2 years on the Hilltop and persevered through the difficulties to put together his best season yet in his final campaign. Congratulations, Paul. That brings us to the end of the awards portion of our show. Congratulations once again to all of today's nominees and winners. And thank you to all of you for joining us as we strive to honor our incredible student athletes and their accomplishments in these trying times. On behalf of the USF Athletic Department, we wish you, your families, and your friends safety and health. We look forward to seeing all of you back on the hilltop once we hurdle this current challenge and race into the next season of Don Sports. Once again, thank you. Stay safe and stay well. And go Dons!